Scenes like this may soon become more common in Neenah. The city's police department is planning to crack down on drunken driving in a way that's new to Wisconsin. Neenah police want to have Wisconsin's first voluntary sobriety checkpoint up and running by New Year's.
Now, they don't have the approval to do it yet, but they do have the support of the Winnebago County District Attorney's Office, and they say they'll take the idea to a city committee next week. But not everyone thinks it's such a good idea. Fox 11's Lindsay Veremis tonight has multiple views.
They're passionate. There's one person on there calling for my job.
Neenah Police Chief Kevin Wilkinson knew a plan calling for voluntary sobriety checkpoints would be controversial, but says drunken driving is a Wisconsin problem that's not getting any better.
What we're doing hasn't been real effective, and I think we need to be creative in trying to come up with some new ideas.
Under the plan, police would set up a checkpoint and alert drivers of its location in advance. Those who don't wish to stop stay in the left lane, those who do, the right. Drivers who stop will have a brief conversation with police about drunken driving. During that time, officers will assess their impairment. Wilkinson says the entire stop will last 30 seconds or less and is less about catching violators than sending the message that Neenah police take drunken driving seriously.
They don't ignore it. They're not going to drive you home. They're not going to look the other way. They're serious about this.
In 1990, the Supreme Court ruled that sobriety checkpoints are constitutional, but under Wisconsin law, officers can only stop drivers with reasonable suspicion of a violation. The Neenah program must be voluntary to be legal. But is it really voluntary? Wilkinson says drivers who pass won't be targeted, but there will be a chase car to go after the visibly impaired.
I don't think it's fair. I think it's basically entrapment.
John Peterson says there's nothing voluntary about it. He feels those who opt out will be targeted down the road.
It's common sense. It's like the cops aren't stupid and the people aren't stupid. They know what's going to happen.
Wilkinson says the stops will be fair. Drunken driving is a problem his department must address. Lindsay Veremis, Fox 11 News.
The Neenah Public Services and Safety Committee will review the issue on Wednesday. All but 11 states allow police to force drivers to be checked. In Wisconsin, however, as Lindsay mentioned, mandatory checks are illegal, and that's why Neenah wants to try the voluntary sobriety checks.